Let's see if we're live. Button's been pressed. I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another jaunt through the game sphere, through yet another Assassin's Creed title. I'm James, at Awesome Jambo, absolutely everywhere. You see it right there. Awesome Jambo, Awesome Jambo. Absolutely everywhere. We're live right now on twitch.tv/awesomejambo. And we're on catch up there for a week, and all of the streams are archived at youtube.com/awesomejambo as well. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bells, get notifications for when we go live, see what games we're playing, what historical places we're visiting in Assassin's Creed. Speaking of, we are back. We are back with a brand new game. I say brand new, it is literally a decade old. This was first released in 2013. My goodness me. And yes, we're back playing. This is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. An interesting note that this is the final Assassin's Creed game that is numbered, believe it or not. But it also has a subtitle. It wasn't Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood. No. I personally would have just called it Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Right. And here we are. We're playing as Edward James Kenway. Our helmet's dead. Now this is a bit of a remaster. L2 Mivara. It's been a while since I played. The last played this in 2017. This is a long while since I played this.
Incoming fire! Incoming ship! Guns out!
Yes, we can.
Another one down! Ready to fire! Ship coming up!
You can aim over waves in this game.
Royal bloody Navy! Fire! Down to the tree! Hostile warship closing!
The sailing mechanism is so smooth compared with Assassin's Creed 3. I just love it. Ah, yes. Look, you can fire into the waves if you like. Fire over waves. Oh, it's our first miss.
Ready to fire, sir!
That thing has been hit by lightning.
Fire! Fancy a wee swim, do you?
Fancy a wee swim!
Bastards!
Yes, here we are. Playing as Edward James Kenway. We're off the coast of Great Inagua in 1715. My goodness. And we're sinking a frigate. You can look all around yourself as well. Oh, so good. The camera controls, the game controls. Oh, I could gush for ages about it.
Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Oh dear. So that guy probably was a Templar. If that assassin is there. Or is he? Who knows?
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Saw
I think
the
that's
Navy's
Carolyn.
gentlemen.
His wife.
For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
And yet, that conversation took place Oh, if I remember my history rightly, it was between 4 and 6 years before this particular scene. Which, yeah, says a lot, doesn't it? I mean, so this is one of the reasons why. So he's by far and away the best character. Not only is this the best game since, I think, since Brotherhood, personally. Look at the graphics. Oh, the water graphics. It's come a long way since Assassin's Creed 1, and you couldn't even swim. Oof, my. Yeah, not only is this the best game since Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but it's the most... It's the best character as well. He's the most relatable. Everyone wants to believe that they're here for a reason and they get to earn their fortune. It's not all nobles and nobility and what is best for the many. Sometimes you just want a roof over your head.
Was it good for you as well?
And also, he's
I must get to
funny.
Havana. Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I? I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos. Keep talking. Will you or won't you? You don't have that gold on you now, do you? Bloody fucking pirates!
I see now where Connor got his good luck from getting out of scrapes. Wet powder, of course, there, meaning the gun didn't fire.
Shakespeare.
And here we go. The camera, look at the running system in the camera.
Come on, mate.
Is
We're off
much
to a bad
different
start.
than in previous games.
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Climbing is, yeah, but then the climbing is never very good. Hopefully we'll see it better, the better climbing, that is, in Mirage. But look how beautiful this is. Look how gorgeous compared to the, frankly, a bit dreary, dull sort of drudgery that we had in Assassin's Creed 3 with Connor. Every island, every town, every little spit of land. There he goes. So yes, highlights of the map.
Where's he running to?
We are gonna grab the chests and everything as we go. Much easier to open chests now as well. Oh, it's so good. Little Animus data fragment up there. Yeah, we're just gonna do a bit of like this Ireland to show what for those of you who are maybe watching and thinking about playing this game in future. It is as good as I remember. Whoops. There we go. Scroll case or message in a bottle or something. Very, very piracy. Oh. The observatory. by who? These letters. Who indeed? Obviously, we're not going to gather everything all the time, but I just think that doing a healthy mixture of this island and others will be still a good bit of fun. I think. A bit of swimming now. The water's just crystal clear. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, I've been looking forward to this game. Oh, I think it could well be my favorite. Could well be. And like, look at the detailing on this. The moss and the barnacles that have grown. Incredible. So anyway, as we run up these hills, when last we left off, we had just seen Desmond Miles, the protagonist for the previous, well, including the last game, the 5 games before this game, be basically incinerated. Sad to say. He was a pawn of Juno, one of the mysterious people who came before humans, and oh, what do you know? Duncan must have landed on a pig. Fantastic. Well, we'll grab this final chest here and continue on our way. There is an achievement in this game. Before we go back onto the recap, there is an achievement in this game to complete every location, but there's also an achievement.
We could work together on this.
Achievement for complete a single location, and the quickest and easiest one to do is this one here. And this was actually the first ever achievement I got on my PS4. So it's a bit of a full circle doing this now. Coming back to this game. Let's have a wee look-see at the map, and look at that. Look how beautiful. Looks like a proper map as well. Much bigger map, of course, than Assassin's Creed 3 as well. Speaking of, yes. Yeah, there's no way to dodge that for some fucking reason. Right, since he shot me now, the kill target has come up. Kill the assassin. Nicely done. Oh, it didn't show the cutscene. That's strange. But anyway, it identified that guy as Duncan Walpole. Oh, that's so annoying. Because this is where he gets his robes. Oh man. Oh, should I restart the memory so you can see that? Part of me wants to. I mean, we're not terribly far into the game. We're only, what, 15 minutes in? Oh, I could. Let's see if I can reload. Last year, it's probably just going to reload me to right here. But who knows? Yeah. Basically, yes. We have just killed an assassin named Duncan Walpole, who, incidentally, is, well, he's the cousin of the current Prime Minister. Well, the in-game, the Prime Minister of the current sort of in-game time period. Actually. Now we're just going to go grab a wee quick sea shanty, one of the many collectibles of the game. Much like in all the other Assassin's Creed games, full of collectibles. This whole thing, just all of it, full of collectibles. It's not to say it's a bad thing. In fact, some of them are actually really fun, really good going to collect. We'll grab that Animus Data fragment before we head down. Let's head up to this wee island village. The village. Grab this chest. Oh, no boars. Yes, do we have? We don't have. We must have broken his, I think... Yes, in the cutscene he throws away Walpole's bracers. And his assassin gauntlets. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. What's happening now? Oh no. I don't think we're gonna grab this. Yeah, is it gone? It may be going. It is gone. Well, we missed it. It's a great start. It's a great start. To grabbing the shanties. Yeah, everything, even down to the leaves growing on the side of the trees. So gorgeous. This was obviously remastered. This was the first game to be playable on both, was it 6th generation and 7th, or 7th and 8th? Either way, it was the first one playable on both Xbox 360 and Xbox One / PS3 and PS4. So as a result, when it was being made, what the fuck? Oh. My Christ, it was just a monkey. Whew. That was, fuck me, that was terrifying. Just gonna run along the ground and try and catch this thing now. Chasing music. Chasing waterfalls. There we go. Our first shanty of the game. Maybe the last one that we'll see on stream. Well, unless I can be bothered grabbing the rest. Yeah. When last we left, this guy was not around. We were playing as his son and then eventually grandson. Hatham Kenway and then Raiden Hagedun / Connor Kenway. And yes, Connor had retrieved the apple from George Washington, dumped it into the sea, and that was it. The game ended. And thus ended my Hamilton references. Oh yeah, we dragged the corpse in. Yes, so this is another thing you can do, is hide in these stalking zones here. Which... even that's great. Everything about this game is just great.
That schooner'll do me just fine.
Obviously, as a game where you're diving into water a lot, everything needed to be by in terms of the swimming, the water. It was like the main thing that we needed to like, properly work on.
You'll hang for the mess you made out there. Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I had merely anchored to water and resupply.
So that's a new thing as well. Focusing on enemies while we're highlighting them with eagle vision. They mark them for us so we can see them highlighted.
Take my sugar!
Great.
Take anything you like! Are you stupid? I'll pay you! Anything you like!
Nope, there's a turtle. We love the turts.
Oh god! Oh god!
Oop, he spotted us.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
Is he facing us? I can't tell.
Oh,
Either way, we should probably
I'll pay
save
you.
that
Anything you
chubby
like.
man.
Oh god! Oh god!
Let's do it. Oh, do we have any treasure maps? I mean, technically that one. Let's do it.
My sugar! Take anything you like! By
Oh, I
God's
love
grace,
him.
You saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Oh, that is a relief, sir.
Bit
Havana
of a
is
fast
also my
talker.
destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
I do like
You
Steve
put me at
Bonnet,
ease,
eh?
sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have
Did you?
uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it?
Yes, so you will notice as well.
Lacking a
grab this
rowboat,
treasure
I'm
map
afraid
and
we'll
grab
have to
treasure
swim
too.
to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen. Aye, that's the way.
I think we start with these three. Yeah, I guess we did.
This is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Nope, not in there. Is it over here? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get that chest as well. Just to show you some of the fun stuff is. And there it is. Buried treasure. Yo ho, yo ho. Still 6 chests on the site, and yeah, as I said, this is the easiest one to get. 1 more data fragment, 6 more chests, and a Mayan Stela. We're not going to bother with that. We're just going to continue with the game. But yes, this gentleman here, Edward James, he was mentioned by Connor in the DLC of Assassin's Creed 3. You'll notice there, as we've crossed over a certain depth, it's one of those things that is like remarkably well done. It just goes from the shallows, and it's a very realistic, I think, realistic depiction. And I'd be fucking terrified of swimming. Like, obviously the sea is calm here, but you know, I'd be terrified of swimming in deep water out in the sea, you know, in case I A, got dragged down, or B, well, you know, things happen.
Give me some speed. Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Oh, it's so well handled. It's the ease of handling these games. Oh, this game.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. Ah, I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
Keep in, all tops! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind! We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha! Those sailors were quite animated by the idea of pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger, do you suppose?
A possibility. But most pirates stalk the windward passage between Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes, that is a bustling strait. But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who'd turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true. As much sail as you can!
Rum was cheap. That's why it's so often associated with pirates. Rum kept while on the sea. It often could be diluted by water, and it didn't affect the taste so much, or the palate, as whiskey. And I don't think vodka was much of a thing.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
You may notice as well that some of the words are capitalized that are in the middle of sentences. Now, there is a reason for this. I can't remember fully, but I believe that back in these days, I think proper nouns,
Fantastic work.
certain kinds
Very
of nouns
promising.
were capitalized, even if they were in the middle of sentences.
All right, easy now. There you go. Welcome back.
Oh, I'd forgotten about her. Jeez.
Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up. So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started, you're gonna need this. There you go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works?
All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable.
Ironic that a company
Impressive, right?
like
This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
Very heavily based on Ubisoft itself.
Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer passive experiences, of course. Edited versions of real history. But only the exciting parts.
Movies.
And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length virtual feature. Caribbean pirates. So that's your gig. It'll just take a minute, okay?
I wonder who this messenger is.
Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée.
She looks very familiar.
C'est bon, tout est prêt.
Magnifique. Merci.
And this guy here, manning the coffee stand. Very familiar indeed. Perhaps a certain blonde, but with dyed hair.
This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator. Power it up and give it a look. It's pretty slick.
Yeah, the modern day session is all right. It's full of lore, which I very much enjoyed. But oh god, this is annoying. Yeah. It gives the history of Abstergo. Mentions Warren Vidic. Obviously, it's the watered down. It's the in-world watered down version of what.
You might have noticed that security seems a little light around here. That's
what
because
the
your
Templars
communicator
are
is your key to
and
getting
what they
around.
But yeah, gives a lot of lore drops, but doesn't really.
See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor.
I'm trying. Yeah, obviously doesn't. The gameplay isn't the best,
You ready?
being a
Let's go.
first-person kind of experience. But you know, after Desmond, I guess they needed just a little bit of a break.
Ah,
to...
there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haytham, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey.
I hate this guy.
Very exciting.
Oh my
Welcome
god, I
aboard.
know guys like him.
Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So,
feeling is not
This
mutual.
is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling all the best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one
Yeah,
day, we can
generous
forge
donor,
some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing
He's a
something
wizard,
for you.
Harry.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. And I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
Thanks, Melanie. I hate these shelves. Look around. Ooh. Yes, so these are little things that you can find as well, little post-its. antics. Putting digital post-its all around. And there's post-its all over the place as well. Oh, there's another one. Some of them, of course, deal with yeah, some of them deal with like lore. Some of them deal with just bits and pieces that are going on in the games. Some of them are just the ramblings of well, some fun guys doing fun things. And some are actually interesting. Little vignettes, little videos. They're actually quite a lot of fun. We can find a couple more. Hopefully there will be a couple kicking about here somewhere. There's John still. I wish my office looked like this. Well, it does. The company who are upstairs are like this. But I wish the place I worked for actually was, you know, nice. I'm not seeing any more of those things, so let's just jump in our Animus, shall we?
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway,
James,
born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah.
that is what we call a high intelligence, or is he high intelligence? High intelligence, low wisdom, low charisma character.
2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins.
Bit of a himbo.
Something wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature
Steve
nearby.
Bonnet, he was known as the Gentleman Pirate.
Misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. Drink.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this purge.
Do like this outfit. It's really nice. Would love to have that. That jacket.
Hola, ladies.
Don't know these women, do you?
No, they charge money for that kind of privilege. A few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them?
No, goodness no, I'm a married man.
Married men are their forte, mate.
Aha! Here's a purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Lend us a few reals, then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers. That's a better fit for me.
Just gonna get these since they're much better. I don't know what any of these things do. No, I don't want someone to manage my account for me.
It'll do in a pinch.
That was the message I just received.
Huff a duff.
Load of
I
rubbish.
have led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern, a sort of courtyard interior. My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
Already 43 minutes in. Holy
I
crap.
think I see the place. We're not far. Hang tight.
Oh, he's got me blind. Go, what do I do?
Damn it, Steed.
I can't breathe.
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you. I'm close at heel, shitbird.
Yeah, didn't want to kill him before he
You robbed the
drawn
wrong
on me.
man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends.
Now, where are we meeting Steed Bonnet? I quite like to visit Havana. I've never been there. Those guys can start a riot for us if need be. Ah, Bully in the Alley. Great, great song. Help me, Bob, bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley.
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive.
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Oh, yes. Ah, we've arrived.
These sorts seem piratical.
Fancy meet no Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
You bastard! Hey, I warned him.
You dicks.
You want a dust up? I'll give you one.
You want some, do you?
Come on, lads. I've seen bigger arms on a bird.
Just a quick intro to...
One more. Come on!
Yeah. Certainly is a rough...
You're not leaving me.
I'll catch you up!
Perro inglés.
No tienes escapatoria.
¿Qué es lo que habrá?
Seven song sheets in Havana.
I know you. It's Conway, the pirate.
Of course, you can go back into that pub and drink until you fall down. As is the way. And you can go about exploring Havana now. Like, this entire area is now free, pretty much, to just wander around.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! Alright, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
My sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight. Bonnet!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
What are you doing, Speed?
Oh, perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
It's the best idea you've had today.
Temparum digitus fecit panis. What fructices ardiam panis and flabat. Mane habet au justitimus
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
Captain Mendoza?
Yes, sir. He is very excited to meet you. Only you must be present for hanging, mayor.
Hanging. Oh, I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. The man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
We'll see if he goes through here and out the other side, if we need to go inside. We can just go round. So there you see they're visible through the building.
Senor, the hanging will be started soon.
Well, let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go.
Let them have it.
Almost there. This way. This way.
And we can see where Connor got his tree climbing abilities from. But yeah, just as the island, it's so different, isn't it?
¡Diablos! ¡Tengo que salir de aquí! ¡Mierda!
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Crates we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman?
See, sugar from Barbados. Very fine. We hold it in the Castillo after the man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
Well, that's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, es el tiburón. El tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
Los corsarios han estado estimulando la costa por aquí.
Siempre les preceden esos piratas.
Han profanado la casa de Dios.
Yeah. So this is the second tailing mission, you might notice, which Assassin's Creed 4 is full of. Like, it's a lot of it. A lot of it is tailing missions, I'll be honest. Castillo San Salvador de la Punta.
Work your magic.
I must be out of my mind going in this way. I am in fact. Dive, run, swim, fly, anything. Get the hell out of there. Oh my god, he's following me. Discounted me staying out of combat. He doesn't see me. Surely. Oh dear. Should I?
¡Tú! ¡A por él!
¡Eso ni lo sueñes, canalla!
¡Rápido! ¡No tiene escapatoria!
Well, we've not stayed out of combat. Close one. Oh, sorry, mate. Oh, figures. That's the nearest fucking thing. It's on the other side of the area. Oh well. In real life. Absolutely not. I'd be terrified. I think this is why I play Assassin's Creed. It's so... like, it's not realistic in terms of the abilities that these people have, right? Obviously, evil being among them, but the way that the things that they're able to do, that they're able to survive, are just not things that are, like, survivable, really, for a normal person like me.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
Oh, I love him. He's
the governor,
big
right.
soft boy. He needs to be
I think I've
protected.
kept him waiting long enough.
Yeah, no way I stayed out of combat. Time to meet with Governor Torres. A lot of property now, a lot of intellectual property is about maybe not the complete glamorization of pirates and what they did, but certainly the likes of Kenway and like Blackbeard and their legends and their myths that have outlived them. I mean, they've done exactly what they wanted to do, pretty much. Like, they live for a free society. They wanted to be feared. They wanted a legend, and they got it. Like, it outlived them. But a lot of it is it's glamorizing the piracy, you know. So pirates nowadays, absolutely not. Billy Riley, another great song. I actually met recently. I met the guy who wrote these songs.
Not hoisting off anywhere with you, Assamite.
Brutality.
Thanks. Kenway, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
You can do an assassination mission, why not? You can do one just to see what they're like. Obviously, it's just kill this guy, basically. Where is he? He's right down. Oh, fuck. Yeah, fine. I mean, we'll can get him later, probably. Yeah, we'll hang on to that. We'll get him later. Mr. Walpole, I presume.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
I don't like these foreigners strolling about our city.
El gobernador tiene
I
invitados.
don't trust them.
Todos franceses e ingleses.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más...
Llévame ese en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él.
I mean, it's an interesting thing that, you know, xenophobia is the same in every language, basically.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry?
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome.
Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy.
Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my two best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a booming battle, but in the ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. A good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
No, come on.
Rotten luck, eh? All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Nice. Good to see him a crack shot still.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. Is a souvenir. Two blades, as is the custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. We'd be ashamed to leave here without seeing you in action.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situation is well
The light on the cameras and the
skills.
Love it.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't
Come
you
on,
think?
stay in the bale.
God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike!
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler.
It's the same voice for Perry Reyes, isn't
And
it?
how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources
I've been learning
than I
Spanish
imagine, but
on Duolingo.
not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Star Wars Episode 1, this game. Like, a lot of it is fighting, and like the best parts of it are the fighting and the traveling around and seeing different cultures, but a lot of it is just slow-moving, tailing. Not a lot of it, but there's a portion of it, and it's not small, that is just tailing missions and...
But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislatures of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached a quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
Seems pretty sus.
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, Let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours. Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
I like the sound of treasure fleets.
Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Hasta puedo contarte cuentos para dormir.
Damn it. Oh, that's getting away. Oh well. Docks it is. Ah! Wrong side of the city.
Esos modales, señor.
Right, we'll go do this and swing back.
¿Qué está haciendo?
Para fiestas a bordo y como
¡Buen golpe! ¡Romper en la mano! ¡Más fuerte! ¡Romper en la mandíbula, Esteban!
El último fue un gran trabajo. Esos cachorros franceses perdieron todo lo que tenían. Y luego tuvieron que volver a Francia a nado.
It only says you have to stay out of target as long, but before killing him. there's a lot of guys on the street. It's the Harbor Master. It's right around here.
Es que ningún hombre va a mostrarme cómo se haga.
Oh, we do like blunderbusses. Do I not have extra ones? I do have 7 grand. I must have extra ones. You know what? I'm just gonna buy the blunderbusses. I quite like the notion of having a massive king's sword.
Bienvenido, adelante.
Look at the size of that thing. Line up, boys.
Materiales tan no respetan a los soldados.
¡Alto ahí!
No sé dónde eres.
Duncan, over here. Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
So yeah, this game introduces the concept of sages.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Si, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabai. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster. I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the stage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftops!
Watch the three finales. They could be anywhere.
Finn Torres, alright.
Protect the sage! Stop it!
Liberators.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate. Stop, or I'll kneecap you.
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grand Master.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, beset on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, not happy with his payment there, I think, based on that. Small pouch.
No! It's him! He's a killer! A pirate!
Damn it, no, lost him.
¿Hablas en serio? Siempre ha dado un golpe en la testa.
Bartholomew Roberts was actually quite a pirate himself. He was known as Black Bart. Was very, very widely known for his
¿Qué puedo ofrecerte?
well, he had a Black Bart had a black heart, or so they said. Long day. Just a cheeky single drink. Feel the buzz for our leap off buildings for the day. What a great life it would be to be a pirate. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Already. God, I'm so influenceable. Already, I'm talking about how glamorous a pirate's life is. And you know what? It is. It's been glamorized by the likes of Jack Sparrow, Blackbeard, and all the TV shows and movies.
Only my cold dead torso will ever come with you, cazzo.
¡No te escaparás así como así!
Ya he tenido bastante. ¡Me largo!
Nicely done, Chief.
Me pillan en el intento.
Come, let's have a toast.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up, Bonnet. There's a sage in that house I must speak to in private.
I'm gonna kill, so the bonus objectives: kill guards from stalking zones ×3. There's number 2 already. Don't be detected. Once we've tagged all these guys, I think we can tag a maximum of 7 or so. There's a guy up there. There's these guys there.
Hemos perdido a esa rata.
¡Alto! ¡Alto ahí!
Almost caught me. Any more gunners around? I'm out in the open. I'm out in the open. I'm out in the open. Ooh.
¡Quieto! ¡Quédate! Esta rata está huyendo. ¿A dónde crees que vas?
As soon as he turns around. 3, 2. What's with all the blood? This can't be good. And where's the sage?
Basta ya! What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Bien que pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure plate.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
I mean, I think that's the reason why I wasn't killed on sight, is because I did them a service, you know?
A despicable
Cutting
display.
back to 5 years ago.
This Tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
So obsessed with his vision of the future. Of wanting a better life. I can so fucking relate to that. That's why I love this game so much. Why I love Edward, his character, so much. He's not just a pirate. He's an embodiment of...
You hungry?
Chaotic neutral.
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find a weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude.
Don't tarry. Both of you. How do they keep falling for it? Why would they investigate a whistle?
Unlucky lads. Christ, the seas are uneasy today.
Hurricane coming!
Hurricane?
Gee, we're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
Armor. Nice.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
And you can, of course, upgrade your armor.
So that's the idea, then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, there's a brig in the fleet. I'll make my way to it.
He's not seen it, has he? Oh, he's seen the body. Somehow. Being all the way down there.
Toleraré impertinencias en mi turno.
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
Sailing with
I'd
me.
follow you to hell for this, mate.
There's some thoughts as to why pirates spoke the way they did in the
¿Qué nos está retrasando? Ya deberíamos haber hecho la mitad de la ruta a las Bermudas. Oro, plata, jade, tabaco. Lo que se te ocurra. ¿Y agua qué? O comida. Me preocupa más mi estómago que las arcas del rey.
¡Caza ese hombre!
the ship. I feel like this is the ship.
¡Para! ¡Estás acabado! ¡Los prisioneros han escapado!
¡No lo pegáis!
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
Algunos no se les debería permitir beber.
¡Alto ahí, maldita sea! Preparaos para partir, ya que tenemos encima la tormenta. ¿Y qué pasa con los prisioneros? Que se ahoguen. Mejor ellos que nosotros.
There's a
We can
brig
steal the
nearby
ship.
just waiting for us to take her.
Oh. How many more are there? back on that ship. Oh, glitching out. For the souls. Alright, below deck.
Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura.
Cálmate, no pasará nada. En unos minutos partiremos. ¡Deja de retorcerte, pirata! ¿Me entiendes? ¡No te muevas!
¡De mi parte al del tridente!
We're going topside. Be ready.
¡Rápido, por el amor de Dios, moveos!
Shall we? Let's destroy. No spoiling for the fight. What a lethal gentle.
Lay aboard, lads! Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane.
Let's do it.
Keep watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather. We're going to hit them!
Taking a buffet, Captain. Bark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Haul in the stunsail!
Get rounded all on! Trim to! Fill those sails! They're no match for us!
Fire!
Love the music.
Look out, man!
I don't think we chatted
I
about
see
it in
it.
the previous game, but it was played rather beautifully. It was made up rather beautifully by Warren Powell. Now, I don't care for the movie, but it
We'll be knocking them up, sir!
This particular one made by Brian.
Water spout! Stay that thing! Water spout, man! Stay away!
It's not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man!
No, pull away from it, pull away.
Douse the gallants of oil! Clew up! Clew up! Hold down and clew up! Pull those men! Unfold, mates! Let's move! All sails loose and stay back!
Very hairy there for a sec. There is an option, of course, to come back here and loot the Spanish treasure fleet. This is your ship now, the Jackdaw. Unlike in the previous game, you can let the waves roll over you that way. Diving bell to explore these sunken wrecks. Very cool. Oh, miraculous. Water spout is gone. What an escape.
Godfrey lied you. We made it. What a mess, Jesus.
Oh, by God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home!
A pirate's life is a wonderful life. This will be a few months later, I imagine.
I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. I spied a few items in the hold earlier. powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second
Here we
holster
have.
if I can.
We're onto the open sea.
It's a good start.
Now, so we can pretty much now just let's zoom out here. We can explore everywhere. Look at the size of this map. It is absolutely massive. So we're headed round here. This right here is Florida. Florida Isle right here. And you can sail around pretty much all of the Caribbean there. Through like all the way from Jamaica and Cuba to Nassau. It is magnificent. Magnificent.
Laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of limb stalks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match, still burning.
These folks have
and
created.
just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
So aside from there's about 100, maybe to 50 to 100 little sandbars like that have got chests on them and animus fragments. There are about the same, maybe 50, 25 to 50 larger.
Off target!
Shit.
Ready to fire! Pretty short right through there! Fire! Short and sail! Get up there, sir! That'll wipe him out!
And you can command your boys to sing shanties that you find. Bully in the alley, bully that ship go down.
Sally's the girl that I love dearly. Way, bully in the alley. Sally's the girl that I slice dearly. Bully down ship go now. Now, I'm
Bearing down on land, Captain!
Cruiser, eat her sticks!
Muzzle that duck, my trumps!
Captain overboard!
Just gotta wait here for a bit till one gets close enough. Out of range. Have bait? No, I've just got fucking guns and shit. Gotta be a way for me to buy bait. Maybe this is this treasure map while we're at it.
Good day's hunting.
So obviously the map coordinates are in the bottom right. It's an ocelot. Nice. Where are the iguanas? Obviously that ruins the hide a little bit. Perfect. Obviously, to get new pistol holster, you need even more dangerous or like more creatures. So I can now hold 2 pistols, 1 at each hip, and then later on I can have 2 more on my chest. But if I have double barrel flintlocks, I can shoot 8 times, basically. And I need deer, I need jaguar, I need great white shark, bone, not leather. Interesting. And all this stuff, you know. And you can obviously craft your own arrows and such as well. Yeah. Some of these are actually quite good. I quite like this one. Let's just grab the viewpoint right here so that we can come back here if we need to. Because every viewpoint is now a fast travel point, which wasn't the case with Assassin's Creed 3 when it was first released. With the remaster that we just played, that was the case. Anything else of interest on this island? Just a few animus data fragments. So let's get back to the ship. And obviously, yeah, so you can zoom right into the island, and then zoom out, and zoom out, and zoom out, and zoom out to the grand map. We could go do this, though. Yeah, that might be a thing. Do a fort. And you can walk from any spit of land. Pretty much, except the cities. Like the larger locations. I think there's 5 large locations. The likes of which are, you know, like Greater Nagua, Havana, Nassau, that sort of thing. If that.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
Less. But,
my needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Mainsails into the wind! Loose all and trim sharp!
So there are bits of flotsam as well littered around the Caribbean. You can pick those up. They help upgrade the ship.
Ready, boys? Tom, mate, was Jockety went below to take a swing at his bottle. Early in the morning, the sailor likes his bottle. The bottle alone, the bottle alone, the sailor loves his bottle.
I could, if I wanted to, go onto that sandbank. This area here is tricky. Obviously, they mark it in red. I can sail now to the entirety of the map. If I fancied it, I could sail right down to the bottom. But obviously, they do it as you are an underwhelming ship at present. You're an underwhelming force, and not the ships get progressively harder. There's power creep. That's how they dissuade you from going south, basically. So early in the morning. Oh, I'm not going far. Is that Nassau? It is Nassau. We will do the fort, I think, if we can.
Lovers put all their loot in one run place for you, son. Make him pay! Ready to fire, Captain! Captain, they're too strong! Fire! Fire! Grapples ready! Just say the word, Captain! Ready to fire! Fire! Look, Captain! That's where the most gender... Fire! Back over, she'll blow us out of the water! Fire! Captain, that's the man there, she's scuttled! Fire! Fire! She's weak, is right there, Captain! Fire! We're ready, sir! Captain, lance the man that we've a deal of there, fire! But we'll hold! Fire! Captain, sun's exposed! Make him pay, Captain!
Much.
Her cannon! Get on fire! Look, Captain! Another hit and wait to David, Captain!
Yeah, we're gone. Two clear broadsides on me, and I'm gone. That's disappointing, but you know what? It just shows you how difficult the combat is already. Let's go destroy the fort, so that we can unlock the minimap in this entire area. I'll show you one more of the fort things. So they have mortars, of course. Anti-ship defenses.
Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Awaiting orders, sir! Fire! Look, Captain, the whole place shot there! Fire! Fire! Trim the yards off the wind! Fire! Captain, lance the man there, she's gone! Fire! Ready to spit, sir! Every last scrap of duck on the wind! Fire! Captain, sun's exposed! Make it fire! Fire! She's weak, he's right there, Captain! Fire! Fire! Douse all but me! Look out! That's where the most gender! Fire! Ready to fire! Lance the man there, she's got us! Fire! She's foundering! Tough! Gallants! Royals! Studs! Move down! Man your shoots!
Be still, lads.
Douse the royals, Tom!
Party now!
Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
Bring in all sail, gammon tight!
Smoky atmosphere here. And even these forts are full of chests and such as well. Their captain dead, they also you love to see it. And it's really fun. And that unlocks the entire map, aside from locations that have their own viewpoints in them, like these places right here. It unfogs the entire map. What is this? A hammerhead shark. Ooh, fun. But yeah, let us head now. What are you? Andreas Island. San Andreas Island? But yeah, that's unlocked this section of the map, and only all the rest to go. The entirety of Cuba and Jamaica. Let's make our way to Nassau. I think that is where we finish up for the day once we get to Nassau and see about the pirates. Drowning sailor, shipwrecked sailor. And we can do that and just add to our crew, basically.
Ease off the wind! Mop!
That is one of the problems, though.
Crowd on all the sail we have!
They can often come out of nowhere and you can crash very easily. This area's full of ships and shit. Nassau Port.
Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Them your breaths.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
That's new for the upgrade. His sleeves are flapping. That's new. That is awesome. Never noticed that before. 10 years later, this game still surprises me. Wonderful.
He is betwaddled, as they say.
What shanty did we get? Hopefully a good one. Lowlands away or something.
Concerning gold that guides so many wrong. Young Emma was a servant maid and loved a sailor bold. He plowed the main, much gold to gain for his love, as we've been told. He plowed the main for 7
By
years.
God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up a fortnight back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Ade.
Another drunkard.
Well, of course, the idea of a free republic isn't exactly a new idea, even by this time. And there's still a bunch of places nowadays that have them. Like there's one in Copenhagen, there are a few in Amsterdam, there's a couple still in the West Indies. That have this idea of free confederacies of people who just not do what they like.
Why do you not listen to me? Please, hear what I say.
But work together for like a common good.
Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard.
I'm quite into it, to be honest. Free Republic, some Brotherhood. Damn. Well, sure I knocked him off the edge before. And then, yeah, I'm sure I put the shoulder to him. And he fired as he fell backwards. Like, he fired up. Yeah, I'm not having that.
Double time.
Not pleased with that.
With me, you have always much joy and no
On me, Pip. Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
Fucking Scouser. Up in the fort, there will be a few, I'd wager.
Bastards in me sight! Keep the slippery bastard in sunshine! He's trying to shake us! Keep up, boys! Bastards in me sight! Steady me! Quicker! Idiots trying to lose us!
In my sight, clear as day.
You're in my sight,
Steady me,
sweetheart!
Captain Kenway, come fast! The soldiers have kept a man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands! I've got a shot! You're in my sight, sweetheart! Keep him hemmed in! I can get it from here! Get on his blind side!
God's sake. Try and get these extra objectives.
Captain Kenway, come fast! The soldiers have kept a man in irons. They mean
This
to hang him.
pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands!
You try and pull him round for a human shield, and nah. Fucking hell.
Did you bleed it in?
The man's a bleeding lunatic.
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Anne in fire.
This
We need to find him.
bears the blood of many innocent. We got him. Don't give over there, man. What game does he play with such arms here? Bring it.
Nah, well. At least it got done.
Just in time, Kenway. Finish him. I can get him from here. I've got a shot.
Little cheeky way of doing this particular mission.
Oh, I've got a lovely clear shot. I've got a clear shot, man. I can get him from here. Over there.
Hey, get out of that scrub.
Perfect. Good work.
All the bad days!
Now that we have our crew, I think this might be the final mission. I can feel my eyes getting heavy.
And the wonders of the world at every
It's been a long day. Long day of piracy. One of the few crimes that you can still be killed for in, or executed for in Britain, actually, is piracy of the seas. And
Now
also
you'll want to sail
treason against the
somewhere
crown.
rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye, it's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. See here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
James Kidd, the son of Captain William Kidd. So there we go, he's been dismissed by his friends for seeking a fantasy instead of a fortune. But he does seek his fortune. And when we pick up next time, that is where well, we will see if he manages to get any closer to such a fortune as we head back down to our ship, Jackdaw. And what a fun time it's been, hasn't it? So thank you. Until next time. It'll likely be Thursday, or possibly next week. Who knows? But with Mirage fast approaching, October 5th fast approaching, it'll be hard pressed to finish this one in time. So we'll just have to see. But until next time, thank you all for sailing the seas with me. Thank you all for joining me on this voyage. And until next time, don't forget, keep on being awesome to each other. And have a great week. Good night. Bye.